Hello and welcome back to the podcast. Today I want to talk about making money as a small blogger because I have so many people in my comment sections on videos telling me that they have just started their blog. And if that is you, I am so excited for you because starting a blog is not exactly an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of time, effort, and thought to get it up and running. So if you've just started your blog, congratulations. If you are in your first or second month starting your blog, also congratulations because it's not an easy thing to do and it takes a lot of time, a lot of thought, a lot of effort. But something that I struggled with more than anything was making money blogging. I found the starting the blog part to be easy, but then actually running the blog and making money with the blog was really where I struggled. I fumbled around for years before I ever actually made a decent income, and it took a long time after that to make a consistent month-to-month income. And if I knew back then what I knew now, I would be making money a lot sooner. So I want to talk about making money as a small blogger and also if you have a small audience. Because one of the things that I wish people knew was making money online is not above you. It's not something that you can't do. It's not something that you have to wait years and years and years for, although that does happen with some people like me because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. If you have the right strategies, you can make money with a small audience and you don't need 100,000 followers. You don't need 10,000 page views. You don't need to have anything like that. I am making a full-time income right now with less than 4,000 followers on any single platform. At the time of recording, at least, I have less than 4,000 followers here on YouTube, and this is where most of my clients come from, most of my income comes from, and then I bring them over to the blog, which has even less stats than that. And that's where I sell to them and make a little money on the blog as well. But you don't need a massive amount of followers in order to make an income because sure, more followers could technically mean more money. That's not always the case. Just because you have 100,000 followers on TikTok or you have like 4 million followers on TikTok, whatever you have, it doesn't mean that you're making money because there are a lot of influencers out there with a lot of followers that are simply broke because they cannot capitalize on the audience that they have despite the size of it. So followers do not equal money. But if you have the right strategies in place, you'll be able to make money sooner. And if you're just getting started with the blog or you haven't started yet, I just released a free masterclass talking about how to start a blog and how to make money with it. It's a 30-minute class. It is really, really good. I'm really excited about it. I worked super hard on it and it's valuable. You're going to get a lot of value out of it. So 30-minute class for free. You can sign up for it down the link below and get the basics to starting a blog and making money. Of course, we're going to be talking about a lot of that here, but if you want an extra class that I put together with a PowerPoint specifically for beginners and like a lot of information, check that out down below. But the first thing I want to talk about with making money is how I specifically make money. And I make money right now with ads, affiliate marketing, client work, and digital products. Those are the 4 main ways that I make money, which I talk about in the masterclass as well. However, there are a lot of options for making money online. It's kind of crazy the amount of variety and the amount of options that you have for making money online. I want to narrow it down to 4 because these are the ways that I'm familiar with, and these are the ones that I recommend you start with, and they're going to be the easiest, at least in my opinion. So first thing we're going to talk about is ads. And honestly, there's not really much to say about ads because if you have ads on your blog right now, you're probably pretty disappointed with the money that you're making because I know I am. And this isn't really a great way to get started making a full-time income, at least if you have a small audience, because ads work off of page views. So if you don't have a lot of page views, you don't have a lot of people viewing your ads, which means you're not going to make that much money. However, with that being said, I do recommend that you start out with ads on your blog because it's pretty passive. You put ads on your blog, you're driving traffic to your blog anyway. You're going to make money when people see it. It's going to be a small amount. It's definitely nothing you can retire off of in the beginning or quit your job with, but it's still money. It's still progress. And it's just going to be working in the background while you're doing all of your normal stuff anyway. So I recommend you start with it, but don't expect to quit your full-time job off of ads alone as a small blogger. And I also make money from ads from YouTube. I actually make more with YouTube ads than I do with my blog ads, just based off the amount of views that I get. So if you're interested in seeing how much I make on YouTube with ads, I'll link the latest income report up here because I frequently share how much I'm making on YouTube. If you find stuff like that interesting, I recommend checking out that video. The second way is with affiliate marketing, and it's great for starting out with affiliate marketing because it is a low cost and is low risk. Now that doesn't mean that it is easy, but it's at least low cost and it is low risk. And if you don't know, affiliate marketing is essentially when you recommend a product that you've bought, and when people click on your affiliate link and make a sale, you get a portion of that sale. So it's great because you don't have to house the product. You are not shipping it. You're not dealing with a customer service. You're not dealing with the sales page. You're not dealing with the marketing. I mean, you kind of are the marketing, but you're not dealing with any of that. You are just saying, hey, I like this product. You might like it too. Go buy it. And when people buy it, you make money. Pretty simple. And it's always a good idea to recommend affiliate links in your blog post because it's a nice, simple, kind of passive way to make income because you're just going to be writing about things that relate to the blog post and things that you enjoy, and hopefully someone will buy it. However, just because you put a link in a blog post doesn't mean someone's going to buy it. So you want to have a few things in place and understand a few things about affiliate marketing before you really can start making money with it. And you want to make sure, first and foremost, that you have your disclaimers in place because it is illegal to not mention that you are placing affiliate links in your blog posts. So you want to make sure you're doing that in every single blog post that has affiliate links. I personally put a disclaimer across all of my blog posts just so that all of my bases are covered. But if you're not putting any links, you technically don't need to. I just do it anyway. And it's a simple disclaimer at the top of all your blog posts that says something like, I'm not making a commission through purchases made through my links. It's no extra cost to you. Check out my private policy page or my disclaimer page. I don't remember which one it is, but it's one of the two. If you want a simple disclaimer and you just want to copy and paste one from me, I'll leave my affiliate disclaimer down below in the description. You're allowed to use it for all of your blog posts. However, one of the things that you need to have in place as well is your private policy pages and your actual legal disclaimers, which you cannot copy from me. So you need a few pages on your blog in general to make it legal, but also for affiliate marketing. You need a terms and conditions page, a private policy page, and a disclaimer page on your blog in order to make it legal. When I first started, I did not have my legal pages in place, which was a mistake. And once I realized I needed them, I didn't know how to get them. So I just copied and pasted something that I found online and had that on my blog for a year or so. Not recommended. I would not recommend copying and pasting some random thing you find online in order to make your blog legal. That was a huge mistake and could have ended really badly. Thankfully, it did not. But it could have. So once I really wanted to get serious with my blog and make sure that I was legal and make sure I had all of my I's crossed and T's crossed and I's dotted. Is that the saying? Anyway, once I wanted to make sure that I had everything in place and legal, I looked around for what I could do. And it turns out you can buy legal templates and disclaimers, which was the icing on the cake, because the other option was to hire a lawyer to write all of my disclaimers for me, which would have been, I don't even want to know how expensive. It makes me sick to my stomach to think about how expensive that could have been. So I bought a legal template bundle from a full-time lawyer, part-time blogger who makes legal template bundles that you can basically just type in whatever you want. She gives you instructions about here's what you need to put in here, here's what you need to have on your blog, and you can just copy and paste it, fill out the information that you need, and put it on your blog. It was super simple. It was nice. And I actually found out that you need a terms and conditions page as well, because I didn't have that. All I had was a disclaimer page and a private policy page. I didn't even know you needed a terms and conditions. So it was a good thing that I bought this bundle because I learned some stuff from it. So I recommend that you check out this bundle. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. Trust me, you need it. Don't do what I did and just copy and paste some random one online. That is not safe. You do not want to do that. And if you want to affiliate market and you want to be serious and you want to invest in your blog, make sure you're legally covered. Check out the bundle down below. 100% worth it. But other than that, the thing you still need to worry about is making sales. Because now you're legal and you can technically start affiliate marketing. And you have to understand what your audience wants. Because if you are writing blog posts that no one wants, if you are answering questions or solving problems that no one is having, then you're not going to be making very much money. So the first thing, before you even think about what products am I going to recommend, how am I going to sell to people, you need to think about the blog post that you are writing. Because if you are writing a blog post no one is interested in, no one is going to click on it, or no one is going to read it, or they're going to click on it and they're going to leave before they get to the affiliate link. So if there is a disconnect between what your audience wants and what you're actually writing, you're not going to make any affiliate marketing sales, because no one is reading the blog post in the first place to actually think about whether they need to buy the product or not. So you want to make sure you understand your audience. And then also you want to understand your audience because you need to figure out what products do they need, what price range are they in, and you're picking out the right products for people. Because otherwise, again, if you have a blog post that people are interested in, but the product is not what people are interested in, or they don't need, or they don't want, or it's too expensive or whatever, you're still not going to make that sale. So it's a hard balance to figure out, in my opinion. But it is great once you get it going, because then you can make money and make sales on autopilot. I can make pretty passive income from my blog posts and my videos, old ones that I've done, because I made sure that I knew what my audience wanted, knew what my audience needed, and then recommended products that would best serve that audience. Because making money is great, but you need to have your audience at the forefront of your mind and all the decisions that you make, because without the audience, you literally have nothing. I would be sitting here talking to a camera by myself if you were not behind the screen watching right now and following me and subscribing and buying the products and buying my services. I would just be a crazy person in a green office talking to a camera that was helping nobody. So make sure your audience, for all of these, you want to make sure your audience is in line, but we're just talking about affiliate marketing here. The next thing though is client work. And this is personally my biggest form of income. It has consistently outsold all of my other income sources because of how well I had things set up. It can, however, be a bit confusing to get into. So let's talk about that. I personally didn't start client work right away. I probably could have started sooner, but I honestly didn't even realize that it was an income source that I could make. So once I realized that, it became a bestseller for me. So here's what you want to do if you want to get into client work. I started, first of all, posting about a topic I knew a lot about. And I posted a lot, which was Pinterest. People asked me so many questions about Pinterest, and they still do, honestly. And it's my best performing topic. It always has been. Which is why it made me realize I could capitalize on this. I should. People are asking me about my strategy, so why don't I just do it for them? If people can't figure out Pinterest, why don't I just become a Pinterest manager and manage their accounts for them? Because then they won't have any questions because I will be doing all of the work. And I never really realized how much goes into Pinterest and how much I knew about it and how confusing it was until I started posting about it. And then people ask me a ton of questions. I just recently posted a video, basically an over-the-shoulder video of my exact Pinterest strategy, step by step, all of my thought process. Here's exactly what I do. And people still had questions, which is really funny to me because it's this is the exact strategy that I go through. I try to be as clear as possible, and people still had questions, which is fine. I'm not saying it's not fine, but that's just how confusing Pinterest is to people, is even though they see exactly what you're doing, they still have questions about how do I apply this to my own strategy? How do I apply this to my own Pinterest account? So then that's where I come in. That's where my services come in and my client work. So I'm not saying you have to do Pinterest work, but in general, that's what you want to try and find. You want to find one of two things. Either you could figure out what topic is doing really well for me, and could I turn that into a service? If you have a topic that is frequently doing well for you, how can you make money off of that? How can you help other people and create client work around that? Or if you're just starting out and you want to do this in the future, or you don't have any topics that are really standing out, because for me, it was pretty clear. Pinterest was consistently performing better in videos than any other topic. It was extremely clear to me. If it's not extremely clear to you, or if you haven't gotten enough videos and traffic or blog posts yet to have an outlier, you can also decide, what service do I want to have? And then create the service already. Create the sales page, figure out what service you want to sell, and have that on standby. And then after that, you can start posting a lot about that topic. And once people see over time that you are an expert in that topic, they may then go back to your sales page and say, oh, look, she already has a service about this. Let me check it out. Because that way you can start sooner than I did, and you can already begin putting the seed out there and the idea that hey, I have service on this if you want help. and then you can start doing client work earlier than I did. Now, this might not work because people might not decide that they want that service. So you might have to tweak it, but it at least helps you figure out like, okay, this didn't work. Now I can try this instead. It gives you like a foot in the door, and it might work out. You really have no idea. So those are like two of the things that you could do. And then we talk about my favorite way to make money, which is with digital products. And this is something that I did start really early on, and I've sold a lot of digital products at this point. And a few things that I love about them is the fact that you can make them once and sell them whenever, even if you're not working. I absolutely love waking up to a sale or making a sale on the day I didn't work, or just like checking my email and realizing somebody bought something from me. That is so exciting to me because it is like proof and confirmation that you can make passive income. Like I talked about why I don't think passive income really exists in another video if you want to watch that. But digital products is about as passive as you're going to get. And it's just proof that like all of the work that I put in previously is paying off with digital products because I can make money when I am not working. But another good thing about digital products is they're not really hard to make either. I just launched an ebook, which I haven't even mentioned to you guys yet. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Monetizing Your Small Audience. And I was able to make this ebook in literally 4 days, just using Canva. I have Canva Pro, so I technically pay for it, but you could do it for free. Like all the stuff that I used, you don't even need Canva Pro. If you want to use Canva free to make your digital products, you can. And that's what I like about it because I can sell it on Gumroad for no money. I just get a fee when I make a sale, but you can list it for free, you can make it for free, and you can make it on the side of your 9-to-5 job in literally like a week. It might take you longer. It really depends on like the digital product that you're doing and like how much time you have and all that stuff. But it took me 4 days to do it. And now it is up, and I'm excited to tell you guys about it because I know how valuable it is. I talk more in depth in this ebook about ways that you can make money. The 4 ways that you can make money that we're talking about today, I'm talking about in the ebook, and how even if you're just starting with a small audience, you can make money, which is why it's literally called The Ultimate Guide for Making Money with a Small Audience, specifically for bloggers and content creators. It's pretty self-explanatory who this book is for. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in getting it. It is $47, and I can't wait for you guys to read it because it is really going to help you grow, even if you're just starting out. Like if you are super confused about how to make money and you're overwhelmed with the whole process of starting a blog and all of this stuff, this is going to break it down for you step by step, individually, and like really just give you all of the tips and things that you need to get started with making money with your blog and doing it a lot sooner than I did. So if you have just started your blog, or you've been doing it for a little while and you can't figure out why you're not making money, this ebook is going to help you because it breaks it down nice and simple for you. And digital products is not the only thing that I talk about, but it is something that you can get started pretty early on. Plus, digital products are a bit more reliable than the other income sources we talked about, like affiliate marketing. With digital products, you have control over the product, like total control. You can figure out what you want to sell it for, the contents of it, the sales page, where you are selling it, and even whether the product stays up or not. Because just a few months ago, I had 2 of my best-selling courses that I was affiliate marketing for taken down. And there is absolutely nothing I can do about that. Somebody else decided I am no longer selling this product, so I am taking it down off the internet. Those are my 2 best-selling products that are now gone. And shortly after that, like I'm talking like a week or so after that, I realized that 2 affiliate companies that I was in shut down as well. So it's crazy when you are affiliate marketing. It's not guaranteed. Like if someone takes a product down, you're screwed. If that's your only source of income, you're screwed. If somebody takes down the program or changes the program up or decides they're going to get rid of it entirely, you have no control over that. So with digital products, that product will stay up and it will sell until you take it down. So there's less risk of you losing money on that because if you take it down, then you are already aware you're losing money. You're not going to get blindsided like I did. And if affiliate marketing was my only way to make money, then I would have been blindsided and it would have really hurt me. But luckily, I was able to bounce back from that because I had other methods in place. And like when it comes to client work, you don't really know if that client is going to sign with you or not. And it's also not passive. You are trading your time for money. So you hit an income ceiling when it comes to client work. If you only have time for 4 clients a month, the only way that you can make more money with client work is if you raise your prices or if you make more time. And once you are out of time, you're kind of out of time. You're kind of SOL at that point. So with digital product, you can just keep making more products and keep selling them on autopilot, and you can sell an unlimited amount of them because you don't have to trade your time for money. You make it once and you sell it. And the more you promote it and the more you sell it, the more money you make. That's why I recommend digital products is probably the best thing to start out with. But again, it's not a guarantee that you're going to sell your digital products. So you still need to diversify. And if you want to learn how to do that and start all of these income sources up one at a time, preferably, not all at once, or you're going to get overwhelmed, check out the ebook that I just launched down below in the description. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Bye.